Praise the Lord, good morning. A little boy was working in a chicken shop, and the owner called the boy and he said, "You have to deliver a few eggs to the customer, so start along." So the boy started packing and he walked, taking the eggs. Unfortunately, he slipped. After a few steps, he slipped and all the eggs got broken. So this time the boy stood up, and as soon as the owner saw this, he said, "Listen, all the broken eggs money you will pay from your salary. Now remember, you have to be careful, take the second batch and walk away." So the boy went in, took the second batch of the eggs, and he started walking. Again, after a few steps, he fell again. So this time the owner's son came out and he saw that all the eggs were again broken. So he said, "You broke the first time, I understand, but why the second time?" So the boy said, "The first time when I was walking with the eggs, I saw all the birds across where the birds will pick it up and something would, come and snatch or something. I was very observant on the road. The second time, I was thinking about the owner's shoutings and I was thinking, how do I manage, making my money and, getting it sorted. So the second time I broke this way." So the owner's son said, "Listen, the problem is not the way you carry, not the way you walk, all right, not the way you look at, but the way you think. The thinking, what you have in your head, is not making you to concentrate on what you're doing. So that's the problem. So this time, when you take, I want you to clear the mind properly and focus on what you're doing. That is very important." So most of the time, our focus, gets scattered, and what we are doing sometimes gets hampered with a lot of things that we don't expect. In a spiritual life, we see that in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 25, it says, "Keep your eyes straight ahead with the direction and keep your foot with, the proper understanding that you have to give for any of the ways, and especially the ways of the Lord." Right? The eyes straight means that your focus does not change anywhere. And basically, if you see the horse has been covered, and the bit and the bridle has to be tightened where the horse has to be led in a proper way. That is how we in a spiritual life has to have a training with the bit and the bridle, so that it always gives us a proper understanding of our spiritual life to go straight, not to turn to a left or right. Right? It is very important in our spirituality. Anything that you do in the world has a remark. Some people will say it's extremely good, and some people will say, oh, it's a okay types, and some people will say it's extremely a bad decision. Everything has a difficult path whenever we have to do something. But all I wanted to tell you is, when you focus on something, you have to definitely do it for God, then your focus should not change. It always has to stick on to that. And God does not take anything for simple, and He does not make anybody just praise me or just pray to me and I will do whatever I want to do. No, it all depends on the faith, right? While praying or anything that you do for the name of the Lord, you will be blessed abundantly. But the taste of it, if you have not known the taste of it, then it is a vain thing, right? So it is important to focus, fix our eyes on Jesus, so that anything that you do in your life will automatically fall in place. And that is why God always says, have a little mustard seed faith where you will do great wonders, right? So as it is Sabbath day today, I just wanted to encourage you to get along with Christ and work along with it, because it's like the days are really running very fast, and we see a lot of things changing across, and many things are coming in a good manner and in a bad manner. Everything tackling in a day and running a race. Running a race alone is very difficult, but when you have Christ in your boat, God can sail you through with every ups and downs on the rough sea, right? So I just wanted to encourage you, have your faith and the eyes fixed on Jesus, so that He will do everything beautifully. Wish you all a happy Sabbath day. May God bless you. Thank you.